Everybody, welcome. Thanks for being here tonight. My co-host Andy is on the line.
No, it's not me.
Zero and Antixius, welcome. Welcome to the stream. As always.
Welcome, dude.
I still got to work on packing up a lot of these prizes. Going back almost to about, almost 3 weeks ago. There's a few I haven't packed yet. We'll get it sorted out. Also, Andy, I don't know if you have my stream up, but you'd be amused by the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh, what shirt are you wearing? Hold on, I'll tune in right now. Oh, I don't know my Twitch password.
I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn it, I don't know my Twitch pass. Do I need to log into?
Yeah, you don't need to log in and watch me stream. No, you just go to my channel.
Hold on, I'd like to figure this out. Anyways.
By the way, everybody, I got 2 packages to redeem. If you guys wanna redeem it, one of them is from Andy, actually. But until anyone redeems. Oh, Antixius just redeemed. Open a package. Oh, and Zero redeemed the other. Thank you. Did I win Ogre? Or Ogre is up? I did not win an Ogre. I didn't know Ogres went up. Is that the keyboard, the Ogre keyboard, or is it a different Ogre? I think yes. Alright, let me go grab these couple of packages here. Wait, did you end up seeing my shirt, Andy?
Yeah, I think so.
You
The
think
one I sent you, right?
the one I'm wearing, yeah? Okay. I guess I'll first open up the keyboard related package and I'll open yours second.
Sure.
Oh, there was a
You.
6 unit only Ogre. I did not know. What is the Ogre, by the way? Is that like a 65? I forget. Oh, it's a 60. Dang, that would have been cool. But no, I guess I didn't win. I didn't know there was a raffle up for it. But to be fair, as I understood, I never found myself crazy interested because there's no HHKB. But I know I could have like blocked it, but I didn't know. Alright, very cool. Here we go, guys. First package. We got these Palm ink keycaps from Escape Keyboards. And I'm curious, honestly, to see if this is at all... Dang. Is it just me or is this... This music is kind of intense right now. I'm curious to see if this is at all similar to the rainbow palm we have. So let me go grab it. I think I left my keyboard that has rainbow, like the palm jelly. I think I left it with Ada, but I think I still have like all of the little leftovers. The ones that don't go with HHKB. So let me see if I could track it down and see how similar it is, like if it only differs by color. Yep, here we go. 60% cool, allocate cool, crazy rare, even cooler, no HKB, trash. Yep. Maybe I could block the corners. I recently bought a WinKey keyboard with the expectation that I'm going to be blocking. But that's not gonna come for like another 9 months at least. So, all right, here we go. This is the Palm inks from Escape Keyboards, and then meanwhile this is a single Palm Jelly keycap. What's cool about recent drops of Palm Jelly are that they include 1.5 unit, like 7U bottom row. So let's take a look. This is it says Alpha Kit. I want to see if I can find very specifically top row keycaps, so I can really see if it matches or not. It does look pretty much the same. Same thickness. I would venture to say same manufacturer. Texture is the same. Oh, okay. Anyways, so that's the set. And Thixius, to answer your question, how do you install blockers? What's holding in place? So on any 3 or 5 pin switch, like MX style switch, there's this. Let me see if I can show it, and then maybe I'll just give a sneak peek of what we'll be running today. We got these cherry tactile gray switches. On any, this is it. On any switch, MX style switch, there's this like bigger, like wider pin that's made of plastic. The blockers have a, the blockers protrude kind of like this, and then they're kind of like an emptied out, like a hollowed screw hole, so that from the other side of the PCB, when you insert the blocker in, you can actually screw it in. Meanwhile, on the blocker itself, there's also like a little bit of an indentation. I don't know why I'm using a switch. I could just show you the blocker. Give me 1 second. Gotta find it. Where did I put them? Here it is. It's like a little indentation that normally should, I don't say always, but should fit like switch cutouts, like it typically should. So this is just still in the bag, but you can see right there, there's like, it protrudes outward in this square because that's supposed to fit a switch cutout. And then meanwhile, this part protrudes so that you could screw it in. And that should be the distance between your plate and the other side of the PCB. So that's how it works. All right. So, anyways, that is package number 1, the Palm Ink keycaps. I hope I threw this extra one back in here, because I don't quite know what I did with that. I probably put it down somewhere, but I'm not certain. Andy, you still there?
Yeah, I'm just working.
Oh, good. Okay, because Andy, I'm about to open the package you sent.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
It's not crazy. It's not keyboard related, so putting that out there. So
yeah, but I feel like whatever it is,
I don't want your viewers thinking it's like some rare keycaps.
well, it's I mean, maybe I should just preface. We already know what it is, right? It's like apparel. Was I supposed to spoil that? All right, here we go. I really taped this up, huh? Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here, Andy. I thought you were gonna send me like one shirt.
It's just a bunch of random stuff actually that I've been compiling for you.
Oh, you've been preparing this stuff for me?
Careful not to cut anything. It's all like wearables.
Ah, okay. Let's check this out. Are those the spoof shirts? Oh, no. I still need to buy those. I forgot. What was that site called again, Andy? Where the Unit 6 Drake shirt? Oh, Woo Preem.
Oh, I remember.
I think it was called Woo Preem with a W. And yeah, I still didn't buy those. All right, whoa, look at this. Oh, nice. You guys got me this this tote. This tote you were talking about. Wait, so okay. Pardon my ignorance, because I'm probably not gonna know where any of these are from.
That's a Crayon Shin-chan.
Ah,
Like one of the most classic
yeah,
Japanese like manga animes.
yeah. Okay, I remember.
Ever.
I remember the name, but I just couldn't like put the face to it. Zero says there are desk mats with that design. That's cool. Yeah, let's check this out.
I mean, hopefully it's not exactly the same. I kind of put my own twist on it.
I see. All right, let's check this out. This one's cool. Can't really zoom out that much. I don't have a zoom lens overhead. But this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was just an extra of a shirt that we printed like samples of, and it just doesn't fit me. So I figure like, hey, give it a credit.
Nice. I may need to lose a little bit of weight to get into this shirt though. I am not quite a medium anymore, but I think I can get there.
Get it to Ada.
Give it to Ada. If Ada wants these.
Actually, don't give Ada anything.
Oh, this one's so cool. Oh my god.
That one's. I've been saving that one for a while.
Oh my god, this one's so good.
The Avengers. You ever watch the Avengers?
Yeah, I see the one with these guys, yeah.
It's like a swap meet core.
So good. Okay, is this... Okay, I got to the small. Is this the small that you're referring to that we should give to Ada?
Yeah.
This one's cool.
It's just it's that same brand but different design for that one.
It's nice. Is this like... Are you like allowed to do this? Just like...
I'm allowed to do what?
Give away samples from brands?
Those are all stuff that's released already, so it's like it's literally like scraps where it's like we don't have any use for it. It's like gonna go in the trash.
I see.
Might as well not waste it and just give it to someone that would maybe wear it, you know?
Got it. Okay, I'm looking at this one, which is still sealed. Should I just open it?
Oh yeah, that's a small shirt. That's for Ada if she wants it.
Yeah, I know, because this one looks awesome. I wish I wish it was in my size. This one is sick.
I'm sorry.
I know. It's all good. But this one's cool. Alright. Thus concludes the collection of t-shirts that Andy has sent. Andy, thank you. This one, these small ones are really cool. Alright. I don't know if Ada's watching, but if Ada's watching, I'm gonna give this to Ada.
For Ada.
Gifts from Andy.
Those blanks, that black one you're holding up right now, it should fit a little bigger than usual. Those shirts, that brand in general is like kind of more oversized.
I see. Got it. Yeah. Alright. Let me very carefully, slowly and carefully fold all of this apparel. But Andy, thank you. These are super cool.
You're welcome. No problem.
Super sick. Okay. Moving along. And Thixius, yes, these are We got some super heavy switches today. I'm just gonna throw
check
these
out
on.
my friend's brand, Wadugaki. Promo it for me if you can.
All right, for sure. Let's check this out. Alrighty, guys. Here's the promo from Andy, who sent me all these shirts. If you're interested in any of these shirts, check out warogaki.co. Very cool.
Yeah, I designed all this stuff. It's just my buddy's brand. Follow them on Instagram if you'd like. Anime related content, high quality, affordable shirts.
Super sick. Alright, yeah. Check them out, guys. Alrighty. Oops. Thanks again, Andy. Alright. Let's carry on here. We got a build to do. Not super heavy. Want to build a 300-gram board? Oh man, that's nuts. All right, let's check this out though. Take a look here, guys. We today have a concrete keyboard. Andy, this keyboard is made out of concrete.
Whoa.
The bezel is really thick. It's pretty crazy. So tonight we got this concrete keyboard. It's a tray mount. And it appears to me that these standoffs are just kind of put into place, like into the hardened concrete. How heavy is it? Oh, that's a great question. I actually have a scale here, but I'm not certain if the cord is gonna reach. Let's find out. One second. Alright. I think we got it. It's probably the heaviest 60% besides the brass Piggy 60. It's actually not that heavy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's that heavy, but let's see how this fares. £3 and 4 ounces. I'd say that that's pretty heavy for a tray. Definitely is heavy for a tray mount keyboard for certain. But this guy in particular is like, it's not the heaviest board. Like I think the skeleton is heavier, I think. Yeah, an all brass board or just like ones that have more brass components to it, I think they're gonna tend to be heavier. So, £3, 4 ounces, just about, for anyone interested. Meanwhile, I've realized I did not actually finish preparing for this build, now that I think about it. Because I need to find the plate and also grab a PCB, so bear with me a moment. There's definitely a plate that I want to use. And yeah, our latest in the series of DZ60s have come in. So I gotta find where these are. Alright, found a DZ60. The plate. Where would the plate be? Extra plates. The box labeled extra plates. It might be in this box. This box is heavier than it looks. Interesting. I almost found the plate. This is not exactly the plate I was looking for. Where is that plate? Gotta poke around. Bear with me. Got another box full of plates. Let's see if this might have it. I don't think this one is it either. What the? Where might I have stowed away that plate? Apologies for the wait here. Alright. I have not found it. These things just lying around the house. Okay, so here's what I found. This is a black plate that I wasn't planning on using for this build. We could use this if I can't find anything, because I know that I had a silver version of this plate somewhere. So I gotta think about it. Where would I have put it? I'm gonna poke around on the other keyboard shelf. Let's see. Is there anything here that looks familiar as to where it may be? I feel like it would likely be in a box that I had some involvement with a tray. I don't think it would be in this Allopow box. This is what we were working on pretty recently. In the last, what was it? I think maybe 2 weeks ago we did this Allopow. It's not in that box. It's in this ink box. Let's check this ink box. Nothing really quite apparent in here regarding plates. Hmm. Let's think about it. Where are the million other places I keep keyboard junk? I think this drawer is entirely of switches. Whoa, my gosh. Switches. Did I leave it in this one? No, that wasn't it. Gotta be around here somewhere. Where do you guys think it is? Let me take a look and see. I'm sure there's something that'll jog my memory. We had the blue one. We had the blue one in that low pro that we just desoldered a bunch of switches from last time around. Technically, we could use that one too. It wouldn't be my first preference. I have a win keyless one, but that I don't want to use that. It would be my preference to not use that. Gotta label more of this stuff. Oh, apologize for that. I did not turn streamer mode on. So the hunter green. Aha. Hold on. Here's a box I haven't looked at in a while. Let's try this one. Does not appear to be in here either. It's funny. There is a chance here that maybe this plate never existed. What if that were the case? What if the plate I was intending to use for tonight I never had? Alright, time to do some digging. In 2016, April 7th, 2016, I purchased 3 plates. Blue, black, and silver. The black is almost flawless. The blue, lots of anodization issues. The silver, I remember, was weird. Because the plate that I ended up getting was in win keyless and not HHKB. And I remember I told him, hey, you sent me the wrong plate. Okay, this guy did send me 2 plates. The plate I saw on the internet. Okay, so what ended up happening was this guy is LeandreN. He does the Fiel and the Tind and a couple other the Mechanis keyboards. Oh wow, almost 6 years ago. I forget it's 2022, but about 6 years ago, he ran a group buy for these tray mount plates. Just common tray mount plates, but one was that these plates are specifically like very interesting because one was they could be in HHKB format, which is what I purchased. 2 was that they would be anodized, and then 3 was that they had the switch top openings, the switch top opening cutouts on the plate themselves. Now what I'm having is I bought 3 plates in this group buy, and at first 2 of them arrived only. So I told him, and then he sent me a plate that was wrong, and I know where the wrong one is. It's actually in a box over there. So I told him again, and he said, hey, sorry I messed it up again. Here, I messed it up twice. I'll send you the right one. And apparently he sent me the right one. And I understand I did receive it, but I don't know where it physically is in my apartment. I'm realizing I think that was one mistake I've made here today, which is that I didn't prepare the stream fully because I forgot to actually look for this plate that we were going to be using today. Now, granted, one thing we could do is do the same thing we did for the Allopow, which was go plateless, and just use the tray mounts, like the tray mount standoffs for screwing in the PCB directly, and then just like figure out a way afterwards to block the corners. Say again with the corner blockers I have from the KBD Fans 5-degree case. That is one option. We can do that. I would prefer we not, because this build specifically is what I've wanted to do for a while now. So that wouldn't be my first preference. That's why I still kind of want to poke around and see if I could find it. But I also recognize that I'm not doing anything here for you guys. And I apologize for that. So maybe I make it up to you guys if you guys are willing to bear with me. Maybe I'll do like a less junky giveaway today. How about that? Are you guys cool with that? Superior Kimchi, welcome. Welcome back. Time to desolder something. Do I have anything? I guess I do, but I don't think we're at that point yet. I mean, I could also just kind of like flip and just do another build. I think I may have just a backup build I could do today. Nothing wrong with that. But the only thing wrong with that is I just really wanted to do this one today, guys. I apologize. So where the hell was it? The thing about plates is that they're flat. Probably not a big secret. Oh my gosh. They're flat, so the thing is I could have put it literally anywhere. Like, I could have just put it down flat, you know? Yep, found the wind keyless version of this plate. In case anyone wants to see it. Whoops. Sorry for that. Hey brother, what's going on? This is literally the single wrong plate that I'm referring to, that I wanted to throw into this particular build. The reason it's wrong is because it's wind keyless and not HHKB. But yes, Hammer Brother, welcome. This is a concrete keyboard. This went up for Rubai a little while ago. And I'm trying to find the plate I intended to build this with. And I'm struggling to do that at this moment. It's somewhere here. Physically somewhere here in my apartment, but currently unable to actually locate it. I'm holding out hope that we can. There is another alternative, which is I do have this blue plate that's made of mat board. It's another option too. Interesting. Never tried a concrete housing. So this one we've showed off before too. I was gonna use this as an alternative to the option inside of the Allopow. But actually no, this one still wouldn't work because this is Alps. Fuck. This is an Alps plate. I almost forgot that detail. Not this one. I have this entire box of like just like leftover extra plates that I swear I thought this would be in. And this is where I found the black one just now. But the silver one, not in the same spot. On a couple other ones, but that's not what we're doing today. Still looking, guys. I'm gonna give it like another 5 minutes. Are you cool with that, guys? If I can't find another 5 minutes, maybe we'll move on to the backup build and then I can try this for another time. Damn, I'm there either. Oh my gosh. Not in there. I'm gonna dig up my entire collection just to find this thing. It's like a $16 plate from 6 years ago. 5.5. Let's go with 5.5. Sounds like you got a lot. I'm in no rush. How do you like keep your extra? So that's the thing. I like to think that my stuff is pretty organized, but I seem to have just lost an entire something. I've lost an entire something here, which is a little, feels a little suspicious if you ask me. I'm debating that I might have placed this plate with something else, like inside of another future perspective build box. Which one could it be? What is this? So to answer the question of how I keep everything organized, as of right now, I have this entire bookshelf dedicated to keyboards. Almost. There's 4 shelves dedicated to keyboards, and they're all kind of like packaged individually in boxes and placed vertically. And this is a little better than what I had before, because I used to have this. It was a keyboard pantry, but it started getting really annoying trying to maneuver in there, just by virtue of the angles. So I shifted all the keyboards onto this shelf, and I retain the pantry for the keyboard related stuff that aren't actually individual keyboards. And that has been working really well, really well, up until this exact point where I can't find this thing I'm looking for. Because all those things in the actual pantry are also like in boxes and labeled. But none of these labeled boxes contain the thing that I am looking for. TX60, which is pretty recent. Oh, this one's going to be the brutal that we just worked on. I'd love to be able to show it. I'm sure I can share a photo. I can't really bring my camera here easily. I can't bring it here easily. Viper. I have like a box missing here. I'm not sure what it was. Is it in another board? That's a good question. Is it in another board? Ah, shit! I know where it is. It's not in a board, but it was definitely that thing I last mentioned. Now I'm remembering where I think it is here. So let's be certain. I think it's in a box with another board. By golly, there it is, guys. I found it. For anyone interested, here's the plate, the exact plate we were looking for, and it was in the same box as this board that I had built during the build-a-thon in August. This is the hammer. The Hammer 60, what some people refer to as a legendary tray case. That's just really nice shape. And then this is an Alps board. Yes, this hammer is the same hammer that is Hammerworks, who does CRP. But it's a tray case, and then I opted to kind of do this whole thing with an AK2 sort of layout, but like an HHKB specifically. But this is also interesting because it's got the AEK bottom row, and I think what ended up I was doing here was I threw this plate into this box because I maybe thought like, hey, trays are swappable, I could just put this here in and out if this thing never works out, like trying to build this AEK the way I wanted to. If this doesn't work out, then maybe I'll turn it into an MX build. But we were able to get this to work, but I kept this here in this box, and it just kind of confused me. Hammer? What a coincidence. Yes. Shut up, he made keywords. Yes, he did. The reason I was able to sort of determine that is because specifically this logo, it's like the H is a hammer as it connects to the A for the other side of the H. I had seen this this logo on, so I got this in like 2013, this case, or about 2013 or so. I ended up seeing this logo also posted on an IC for a TKL, and the user who posted it was the guy Hammer, and I was still thinking like, is this still the same Hammerworks? And then I looked through that guy's post history, and then he was the one who ended up doing like all of the runs for CRP. So that's how I know, or like that's how I've determined that it's the same Hammer who did this case, who's doing a CRP today. Historical. Oh. I appreciate that being your descriptor of my collection here. It's what I aim. It's what I aim for. Anyways, thank you guys so much for bearing with me trying to find this thing. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what we've got. How many keyboards pre-2016 do you have? That's a good question. It also, so you can take a look at Exclamation Collection, but I also realize I can probably like personally sort it a little bit better than what my website allows you to actually see. So let me take a look. Keyboards I purchased prior to 2016. I have about 21 of them, but many of them are pre-built, and some of them are like not necessarily just like usable keyboards. Let me see if I could highlight. You think I should buy a 350 mini, like the UTD or the OTD? Because the OTD is probably going to cost you a pretty penny, I'm going to imagine. Okay, if you want exactly to know, I can just recite them. Or maybe for that matter, I guess we could go and look at our collection together. So, and these are ones that I've purchased prior to 2017. Like 2016, pre-2016, I guess 2016? My apologies, I guess 19. 19 pre-2016 is when I purchased them, but some of the boards that I own are from pre-2016, but I only purchased them within the last like 2 years. So, how many Ivan keycap sets do you have? I want to say, so Ivan Imsto, I think I have 2. But Ivan other things, like I have a couple of ePBT sets that were run through Ivan that actually still, I think they still exist today. Like they're still being manufactured today. I think like I also did like a couple of his early runs of GMK stuff, but the black on black set, I don't have the black on black. The black on black would have been really cool if it had HHKB kitting. But the black on black I think came out the same time, because that's ePBT I believe. That came out the same time as the other 2 that I have, which they're not really like Ivan anymore, because there are vendors that just sell them. KBD fans, Divinity, they both sell it's like beige, but like there's Cyrillic sublegends, and so one of them is called like cyan, but it looks blue, and then the other one is just black Cyrillic sublegends, and those are through ePBT, but those were originally run in the community by Ivan. But these original Ivan Imsto sets that I have these, like I have a R3 Irish and R3 Apple. I believe I also have some other ePBT blanks, but again, those you could just get, again, like these Cyrillic ones, you can get them wherever. I believe he ran, I'm not sure if it was him, but I think he ran an escape pack from GMK. He ran a spacebar pack. These might have also been other people. I don't know if it was Ivan per se. I think he ran the purple mods, but I don't own those anymore. I sold those a long time ago. But anyways, to answer your question, this is a little bit of a lie or precursor. I put this in as built because we're gonna build this today. I just updated this today. Okay, Zero, the OTD mini clone. I see. So I don't know if you should buy it. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. It's a tough one. I was wondering if I should buy one, but I decided against it. I think that there was kind of a little bit of controversy over the fact that there were, like, people didn't like clones, but I also just among all things, it's that one, I couldn't depict whether or not how well it replicated the original really was, and two, the controversy, and three, the fact that it's not naturally an HHKB. I opted against buying into it for all three of those reasons. But if you're interested and you're interested in seeing like how, like, I guess like in a clone way it worked, I mean, I can't prevent you. True, bye oxidized brass weight clone. My friend has a UTD TKL, he loves it. There you go. I mean, it's like, purchase what you like. I couldn't bring myself to buy it personally, and I can't stop anyone from doing anything, but I couldn't do it myself. So is this website a template of sorts? I want to do something like this. Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. There's a framework I specifically used, but I mean, a lot of this is kind of built around a framework, and it's a lot of React code. So if you're willing to write this code in this way, you could. I personally would think that if you want something like this, you might want to just kind of look at frameworks that are out there, because there would just be like nice components. There would just be places that you could potentially look and get like things like this. So here's a page for anyone out there who's watching. Alex, welcome. Alex, let me know how that whole thing goes that I asked you about from earlier. Of reaching out to that Craigslist seller. I'm very, very curious to see what would happen. Anyways, all right, let me see if we can sort of say keyboards I purchased prior to 2016. That would include this Philco right here, but I also bought an aftermarket Philco case. I shot my shot, waiting on a reply. Okay. Because, like, so Alex, here's the thing. Even if he doesn't take that offer, I kind of still would consider buying it at the cost he has it at. But the cost he has it at, like, gives me pause, and I'm just like, well, yeah, shoot the shot and, like, see what happens. Okay, this one is an aftermarket case. So that's one Philco down. I think there's another Philco in here somewhere. Where the heck is it? Oh, interesting. Okay, here it is. This Philco right here, this is the IMSTO set that was run through ePBT. What are we buying? It's a microphone. I've gotten a little bit impatient with Guitar Center not shipping my microphone, and I'm also getting a little bit of cold feet on even having purchased that microphone, because it might not meet the needs or my desires, at least. I don't need a microphone better than this one. What mic? I don't want to say. I don't want to say what it is yet, because it might not happen. I don't want to say yet. It might not happen. SM7B. It's not an SM7B. RE20. I was looking at those mics for some time, but then I just never did. I don't want to jinx anything. If Alex can help me get this this mic that I'm looking at. I don't want to jinx it. All right. Anyways, this one here as well. Let me just go to all these vintage. Actually, all these. Okay. As I scroll down, these guys, yeah. Oh, yeah. This I bought. This I bought. I think those two Falcos and these are my 4 oldest ones. I had an HHKB as well. All these guys that kind of say purchased here, obviously. So when I buy things, they show up on this list. And how my site is organized is if I've modified it at all, they shoot up the list. So everything prior to 2016 that I've bought and built would show up from here at this point. So the Infinity, this Real Force numpad, this Aerospace numpad, this Litster Phantom. We're going to rebuild this at some point. Nova Touch. I have a Kish Saver. I think probably some people would be interested in that. Also, I realize I need to go on streamer mode. But Andy, welcome back.
I'm on the road.
On the road? Well,
Not overtime, baby.
overtime.
My favorite thing to do is to work longer.
It's the best.
It's the best feeling.
Yeah, we've been talking here on stream about some of my older boards. I haven't even built anything yet. It's been like an hour already.
What have you been doing?
Well, I was looking for a part that I forgot to look for prior to stream. So I was looking for this part for like, I don't know, like a solid 15 minutes. And as I've been looking for it, folks in chat here have been asking me about, you know, how I keep my collection organized, and then what's in my collection, and what are my older boards in that collection. So now I've been just talking about my older boards.
You should tell them, hey, go to my Instagram, and then you can see everything of my collection.
Oh yeah, but then I also have a website that has my collection too. Zero's asking, did you see the upcoming modern F60? I know that there already is like what is it, modelfkeyboards.com. I've always been meaning to get one of these, but I just still haven't gotten around to it. And I think honestly, like, I know it's like a reproduction, but I kind of like am more interested in this than anything. One of the reasons being that the configuration of the right shift is more accurate. Dan's gonna build on Sunday. Ooh. Oh, for the Geon board. I see. Got it. All right. Anyways, I should get to building. A few of these other ones I've bought in 2015, but I've built them more recently. Some of these I bought recently, but they're from before 2016. So like this guy definitely kind of in a way is in a weird way. Here's like another vintage board. Yeah, so we got a few. All right. Let's do this. How far are you from home, Andy?
I literally just left, so maybe like 20, 25 minutes away if there's no traffic, but I don't know. Like lately I've been staying at work later thinking, oh, traffic, I'll go when traffic passes, and then like I'll leave late and there's like accidents and it takes longer than usual.
I see. Sucks.
So I'm banking on it being a smooth ride home, but you never know. I don't have the best luck. Do you believe in curses? I feel like I'm cursed.
I feel like I'm cursed with these keyboards. These old vintage keyboards that I have. Just showing up damaged. Or just messed up in some way.
Well, don't order stuff overseas or have to go through customs.
I know.
Because customs will fuck your shit up.
Lesson learned, I guess. All right.
Yeah, definitely a learning lesson.
We'll see. We'll see how things go. You know, still an active conversation. We'll see.
How many of those are there in the world of what you purchased?
I don't know. Definitely really not that many being made available. Like, people aren't really putting them up. But on the other hand, in terms of units that are out there, I also don't know the answer to that question.
Oh, I thought like rare stuff like that would be usually marked like 1 of 50 or whatever, like minted.
Well, the thing is, it's so old that I don't know if they like actually even really numbered them. If I were to guess, it could have been anywhere between like, for at least this color specifically, I don't know. But in terms of total numbers, I would say it could have been anywhere from 50 to 300 for all colors. I just don't know about this color and this configuration.
Oh.
So it would be like maybe 50. I don't know. Split right. Oh, no. Ooh, no. Let's test this out. I can't even see this. Brand new DZ60. Recent haul. Re-upping my DZ60 stash.
You know these like keyboard stuff that you buy? Where is it majority manufactured?
That's
Like
a good.
majority of the manufacturers, is it just everywhere, or is there like a specific country that they pump out stuff like this?
That's a really good question. I don't know the answer. Yeah, I'm not really certain.
But from your personal experience, like buying these parts, are they all like just like manufactured in China or something?
So that's what people in the chat are saying right now. China. I think China. China, also China.
So, yeah, I was wondering, because I was wondering if like there was a certain country that was known for pumping out like the best shit that's like clouded, you know?
Probably China. Someone's also mentioning there's one guy who's doing a lot of like, it's just like really like aftermarket kind of, I don't know, just like different-ish stuff. That I think he does it. He might be doing it in the U.S., but it's also crazy expensive.
Someone should invent a keyboard where the keys constantly move. That would be a good idea.
Actually, a couple. Yeah, I guess it would be a couple of keyboards. It's a couple. I like. There's one Key Colt, another one Norbauer. I think those guys probably do their stuff in the States, but I guess is what people are mentioning. It's not a question I really think of. Like, I would have assumed China, but like I didn't want to make any
Assumptions.
Yeah, I didn't want to make any assumptions because I don't know. I really don't fully know. Salvin?
Yeah, they probably have factories like
Yeah.
built to just pump out that stuff.
Yeah, there would just be a small handful of those. I think, yeah, someone's mentioning Salvin. That one might be like a European one, I believe. Alright, I'm gonna fix this layout because this layout's messed up. As usual. Right shift. Machine businesses are the mom and pop shops of China. Also, by the way, All Hex, welcome. And Spear Kimchi, welcome back.
Yeah, it makes sense because China like has the space for the facilities and all the resources.
Yeah.
That's with like literally anything that's like mass produced.
Yeah.
We have like clients that come into my work saying like, hey, I need like everything made in the USA. Like, I need t-shirts made and sourced in the USA. I need the ink used to be made in the USA. Like, that's all I care about. And I'm just like, that's not possible, right? Like, even if it says made in the USA, most likely a lot of the resources were like from China and imported, because it's literally just not accessible here in the US.
Yeah.
And I get like really inconvenient requests like that just like waste my time. I'm just like, man, this guy has a lot of American pride. Like,
All Hex is saying, yeah, China, space, resources, shaky laws, what are regulations?
shaky laws. I love that one. Shaky laws. Yeah, I mean,
They got it all.
it's not the most, like, I feel like there's a whole, like, child labor thing in China that's really messed up. That's why people are against Nike.
Yeah.
Because they clearly just, like, don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. BL cycle.
But, like, at the same time, I'm not saying I approve of it, but, like, it's just different over there where kids, like, have to work to survive because everyone's so poor or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy.
sucks, but it's just the reality. But what can we do? Just, like, there's no fix to it, you know?
It's a very morally weird conversation to have. 100%.
Sure. I'm at that point where this is really random, but I'm not hungry. But I know if I don't get something to eat, I'm gonna just be hungry later, and I'm gonna be like pissed off, like trying to sleep while my stomach's grumbling.
I know what you
feel like
mean.
I should definitely grab something right now, huh?
Yup.
I don't have the willpower and strength to like starve myself. I don't know how people do it, man.
Damn, I used to be so good at starving myself, but now I just want to eat all the time.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? I used to be so good at it.
You've changed, bro.
I've changed, man. I'm a changed man.
You switched up.
Switched up.
I heard a term recently that made me laugh. It was like a TikToker who he's like this like white Canadian kid who just happens to love Korean food, and is always like cooking Korean food because there's a lot of like vegetarian or vegan options.
Okay.
And then like his videos just keep popping up on my feed. I don't even follow him, but I just like, and then I just always see him making vegetarian stuff, and then out of nowhere I see a video of him just like eating a burger. I'm just like, wait, what the hell? He's like eating In-N-Out. I was like, this guy's a fraud. What's going on? Why are you eating a burger all of a sudden? And then he's called himself like, oh shit, what was the term? It was like, oh my god, maybe I just need to pause, pull up the TikTok, and then like BRB, because it was such a silly word. Hold on.
Oh no. We're gonna do some stabilizers. I'm gonna try not to take a million years, but, you know, make no guarantees. To be fair, I also started stream super early. Gotta be proud of that one. And I did find that plate too. Granted, very late, to the point where I should have just started stream later. But, Ever tried the Everglide stabilizers? I have not. I tend to try to not use anything but Durock V2. I would love to try some of the newer ones that everyone kind of raves about between like Stabies and TX, but haven't had the opportunity yet. Other than that, I generally do not really like anything but Durock V2. To the point where I'm just like, there's a bunch of sailors that I just haven't tried to this point. So that's my honest answer.
I'm back and I found the answer.
What was it?
So he's like munching on an In-N-Out burger, not even like a vegetarian one. And he's like, for those of you that didn't know, I'm not vegan. I'm a meat minimalist. Like, meat minimalist. That's a first. I don't know. Have you heard that term before?
I have not heard that particular. Like, I actually get the concept when I think about it in my head, but like, some of these labels are so crazy, man.
I know, and I was chuckling because I was so confused. I was like, what are you doing, man? Like you're breaking your rules, bro.
No, I remember. The thing is, I also remember you mentioning a long time ago some other term that really pissed you off, but I forgot what it was. But I remember there was a one like a long time ago.
I think it was like flexitarian.
Yeah. I was just like,
terrible.
it's just like, I don't know, the labels on these things are just so crazy, man. Like, I don't know. I understand, but these names are kind of stupid. All right. Oh, I think might need some new brushes. Grab a brush. I got these. What are these? It's labeled here as 00. Cheap, like Amazon 00 brushes. Honestly, I feel like they're too long. There's like some weird stuff on it. Alright. That's what she said, yeah. Okay. Let's get to it. I'm thinking of trying to grab some slightly less terrible brushes. I don't know. These, like, they're just brushes. I'm just trying to apply some lubricants on it, but sometimes it does feel like you get what you pay for, you know?
Just the drive-thru at Panda Express.
Right on.
And the lady, after I ordered, she's like, would you like to make a charitable donation today? And then, like, no other context. I'm just like, no.
You gotta give more.
Like, what the hell I'm donating to?
You gotta give way more context than that. It's like, what does it go
like,
to?
You know, people usually say like Children's Hospital or something, and I was just like, what the fuck? I felt bad for saying no. I'm sure it's a good cause, but I should have asked maybe what is this for. But I don't think she's doing her job properly. What if it was just like charitable donation to her?
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
But what's interesting is that she handed me the food,
Uh-huh.
and then she like kind of mumbled something, and she's like, "Oh, I threw in something, and it's on the house. Like, you don't have to worry about it." And then I was like, "Oh, wow, thanks. I like never gotten anything free from Panda Express before."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like very curious to what it is. If it's something vegetarian though, might not be too excited.
Wow. What if
Give me a
you
fortune cookie?
What if you got something flexitarian or meat minimalist?
Oh, she gave me egg rolls. Why did she give me egg rolls?
Oh, nice. Maybe
They're
they just
going bad.
I know, huh?
Maybe someone complained about them. She's like, oh, we gotta get rid of these.
I was I feel like I was hearing that there'd be like these more like non-meat options at some places. I think like Panda Express is like testing some plant-based options or something.
Yeah, when I was at I tried the plant-based orange chicken. It is actually really good.
Nice.
But you could definitely tell it's not meat.
Oh
But
yeah,
it
yeah.
tasted good because like it just had that bomb sauce over it. It kind of felt like I was just eating like fried tofu.
Mm-hmm. I see.
And I was like surprised. I was like, wow, this is good. Like if I was vegetarian, I would probably get this often.
Yeah.
But nah.
Super unhealthy, but yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I first tried it at the 88 Rising Festival.
Ah, I see.
Because they had like a Panda Express booth where it's like a whole experience where they like made this cool little setup where you walk through, and then for whatever reason it was like the only food line that just wasn't long. So me and Alex just kept going to that like because it was so good and easily accessible.
Yeah, because
We're like,
yeah.
wait, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's probably just because like there are probably so many other places that people were just like appealed by. Because what I heard was the food there was pretty good, right?
Yeah, the food scene, like, there's a lot of good food options, but I have, like, a couple of theories. One of them is that it's fucking Panda Express and it's fast food. So they're, like, they prep everything just super quick and they're, like, good at it, right?
Yeah.
All these other food booths are, like, restaurants or whatever, cafes that all of a sudden, like, oh, we want to do this pop-up. And it's, like, they have to change their whole, like, system and setup and cook procedure, I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
It probably takes them a lot longer to pump out the food, but Panda Express is like, oh, this is normal for us. We just go, go, go.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like,
oh shit,
it was a definitely good go-to little snack.
it's cool.
Yeah. Plant-based foods. I'm not mad at it. But if someone says meat minimalist to me in person, I will probably laugh. What's the opposite of minimalist?
Maximalist.
Extremist?
Maximalist.
I'm a meat maximalist.
We went to Senor Sisig yesterday. There's a
Oh, nice.
they started doing brick and mortar locations, so they're not just a truck anymore. There's one in San Francisco, but they also we found out there's one in Oakland as well. And they actually have, so it's interesting. Senor Sisig has always had like a tofu option, so you could like change your meat choice to like tofu for anything. But then they also started this this recent like a whole vegano menu. Where it's like fake meats. Like fake meats that are like, you know, they're meant to like just like simulate meat, but it's all like plant based. And so we go there. I'm like, oh, okay, we'll take the vegano tocino option. It's like a sort of like a sweet pork. And then we're like waiting, and then we go back, we get it, and then like it opens it up, takes a big bite, and I look at it, I'm like, this looks different than the last time we got this, because we'd gotten this vegan tocino option before. And I look at it, I was like, wait, these pieces are like way bigger than usual. And I look closer, I'm like, I think this is meat. Did
you guys get scammed?
Yeah, we got scammed. We got the meat option of the, like, we got the meat tocino.
Oh man, that's really like upsetting. I'd imagine.
Yeah, because like I looked at it and then like
complain?
I took a little piece out of it and I ate it and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is meat because that was like super fatty.
It was like bomb.
Yeah, I was like, this is way too
Did
good.
Replace it for you?
Yeah, so I ran back over there. I was just like, we were just eating in the car, but ran back over there and I was just like, hey, can you just check that this is like the meat option, they're like, oh yeah, sorry.
Damn,
so,
that
yeah.
must be, yeah, that kind of stuff like happens pretty often, and I feel like it's really shitty for the customer.
Yeah.
For example, like, there was a story going viral the other day about how a dad brought his kid to rope like some smoothie spot, and then asked for like a smoothie without peanut butter, but I guess it still contained peanuts.
Oh.
Or they accidentally put it in or something, so the kid had like a crazy allergic reaction.
Oh,
I had
no.
to rush to the emergency room, and the dad came back, kind of bitching out the employees, like, "Who fucking made this shit? Who made this?" Like getting really aggressive and like insulting the staff, like, you know, kind of belittling them and being just really obnoxious. He even said something like pretty racist, telling someone to like go back to their country or whatever.
Oh man.
And then this was going viral because there's like security footage or someone was recording it, an employee. And then obviously this guy got ID'd and he got canceled and he lost his job. And it's like, yeah, he shouldn't have done that, but I understand why he's mad. But he could have approached it a better way.
Oh yeah, yeah. All Hex says that he's watching. He said the dad was hella racist though.
Oh, I mean, I didn't like watch the whole thing word for word. I don't know what the hell you said, but it's like, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I know there's this like TikTok like video that was going viral about how some server was like, oh, what happens when someone orders ginger ale and we don't have ginger ale? They do like 70% Sprite and a splash of Pepsi, and supposedly it tastes like ginger ale.
Whoa.
And then people are like, no way, like what the heck? And then at the same time, a bunch of people were like really mad because they're like, dude, if you serve that to someone who like can't have caffeine, they're gonna like die. So it's like kind of like not safe to just like get people what they're not supposed to have, you know?
Yeah. Damn.
Also, this egg roll from Panda is really bad.
Well.
Like, no wonder it's free, bro.
Yep.
It's like soggy, and it has like, I don't know, something's wrong with it. Motherfuckers, man. They just like, they either fuck up my order or like skip me on food, and then they give me like really bad egg rolls. Why do I keep going there, bro?
All right, okay. I gotta catch up on chat here. Zero says suspicious tocino. Yeah. So all Hex, I don't eat meat. Ada doesn't eat meat either. You know, it's like you know, it was accidental. So we kind of go over there and just kind of say like, yeah, like you know, this happened. So there were two workers there. One of them was happier to oblige than the other. I think the other one was kind of frustrated that you know, I think sometimes customers make ridiculous requests like I was, because you know what I think happened was the menu item I got was like one that wasn't listed under their vegan menu, and I was like, oh, can I get one of these but with like the vegan meat option? She was like, all right. And then I guess like it's just kind of like these mix-ups kind of happen, and it sucks, but they got it replaced, and they did it pretty quickly. So and then we ended up getting the vegan tocino option, and it was like, yeah, it was pretty good. Like obviously it wasn't like super like dank and fatty like the actual tocino was, but that's what it was. All Hex says the dad threw a smoothie at one of the girls too. Jeez. Andy, All Hex is asking what your order from Panda Express was, and Zero says thanks for telling us about the egg rolls. So, Andy, I don't know if you're still there, but if you did, you might have cut off. Alright. I think we should be good on these housings and inserts. I guess we'll do the BDZ at this point. BDZ brush right here. Let's see if Andy comes back. Usually, he might be in that dead spot near his home where he loses signal. Right here. Alright, Andy has just sent a picture of his order. I think they gave me the egg rolls because my mushroom chicken was all zucchini. uh... That's fantastic. On the house, right? Dang, I'm gonna order Panda Express and compare. Oh man, let us know. Let us know how it is. See if your mushroom, what was it, mushroom chicken, has that kind of proportions to it, and then if they do, see if they offer you a free soggy egg roll. Maybe they gave him someone else's order that canceled and he magically got the same stuff. Ah. That's the plan. Every stream I order food. Are you gonna get this order right here? What is this here? Mushroom chicken and orange chicken or something? You usually order what anyone talks about on stream. Then you just kind of see, like, oh, was my version of the meal better? Sometimes it's so damn hard to snap in this wire. That's like probably why it's like not as rattly as others. Alright. This one I didn't even hear a click. That was the weird part. Just really hard to get in, and then finally it's in with no click. We're trying. I'm hoping I'm faster, but I'm probably not. Am I faster than I usually am? No, probably not. I think I've been going on for like 20 minutes now. Alright, there's a snap. I feel as though I did not insert this properly. And I would venture to say that that's true because I put the insert in reverse. There we go. I'm gonna grab a little microfiber cloth. I like these. I have these microfiber cloths I always forget to use. They're black. And I usually wash them because I get the BDZ everywhere. I feel like they're good because when I'm wiping down, I know where the BDZ is on the cloth. But then I also feel like, okay, now it's all like messy, so I gotta clean it. Otherwise, I'll use the paper towel, but then like the paper towels are white, so I can't see anything. Watching Ozark this weekend with Ada. I think we're partway through this season 4 part 1. I haven't quite completed it yet, but I'm sure we will soon. taking a long pause from Breaking Bad. I forgot some of the things that happened from the first time I watched Breaking Bad several years ago. So it kind of feels like I'm watching it new again, but we're taking a pause. Missed a little tiny singular spot there. I'll try to brush that in after clicking. Are the tactile gray 5-pin? They are not. They are not 5-pin. I don't think. Let me check. Yeah, I believe they're 3-pin. You're kind of seeing earlier. So here's the situation, the details on this. I remember back before there were all these kind of different MX switches, they're all kind of based around cloning off the original like cherry version of MX. I was trying to get just as many different switches that I knew of. But of course, I think people have discovered there's always even more kind of crazy vintage variants. But the ones I knew of, I remember knowing that like there were these like linear and tactile gray just like switches that you can actually get. They're not easy to find, but they're not necessarily hard, at least at that time. They weren't necessarily hard, but they weren't necessarily easy. So I was able to get my hands on them, and of course they're like crazy heavy. At some point, after getting them in, these 3-pin tactile grays, and I think I did the same thing with the linear grays I had too. I spring swapped them just to basically negate what you're trying to get them for in the first place. And so it really just becomes like cosmetic, like entirely cosmetic. And so the linear grays I ended up putting in, I believe, my K-Mac LE, my TKL. And then the tactiles I ended up putting inside of the beige Philco, the plastic Philco. Otherwise, no aftermarket housing or anything. And we just did that rebuild. We took out those tactile grays from that beige Philco as they've been in there for the last like 5-6 years. We put in some KS9 Pros in there, so now that runs pretty nicely in there. Those tactile grays I've intended on putting inside of this concrete keyboard. I just felt like I wanted like a little gray theme going on here. So the thing though is that when I took them out of the Philco, they had these like lighter springs. I decided to go back to the stock springs. I actually still had the stock springs after all this time, and I just wanted to be like, okay, those linear grays that I took out of my K-Mac, I actually rebuilt them into the Duck Eagle V1 during the build-a-thon. And then I wanted to have these like boards that actually have these particular springs stock, just because I feel like it'd be kind of amusing and see like how they could actually compare. From my understanding, these guys are generally used as like spacebar switches to accommodate for the extra weight needed for space bars that utilize like the cherry like PCB mount style stabilizers. But having whole boards that are pretty heavy are kind of fun. I know that people have done like even more meme-ish boards with crazy heavy springs, but I like that there are such like mega heavy switches that you could like get pretty much stock. Like I feel like that's very noble. So we'll play around with it. It's probably going to be a tough series of races afterwards, and we'll find out how it goes. once we complete the build. Hopefully that'll happen soon. Soon-ish. So, for anyone curious, I think I do have a very specific key set in mind that I want to run here. That has just kind of come up. So we have this concrete keyboard, like gray concrete. We're going with the gray switches to kind of match the theme. And then even further to match the theme, the key set I was planning on using would be DSA Granite. A very gray theme, and it even has a rock in the name. So I hope that's cool with you guys. Let me see, did I have anything else planned for it? I don't think so. I'm gonna clean up this brush here. Let me make sure I didn't have anything else in particular planned for this. I don't think I did though. Oh, nothing as charming as DSA Granite, so I think we're good. Cool. Just gotta screw these in. Provided I can find my my little driver kit. Gotta get some of this stuff out of the way. I always do this where I keep my area so clean and then immediately make it dirty on the stream. It's crazy. Where is my driver? Hey, you guys remember this when I was looking for stuff for like 15 minutes earlier? We're back at it again. The hell? Ah, here we go. Cool. I'm very curious about like the sort of newer stabilizers out there between TX and Stabies. I'm wondering, it's like, so I would say even as much as I like Durock, it's like you still have to tune them in such a way that, like, you know, like for me, I try to like kind of cake on BDZ, kind of, but not really, because I know that like at some point it'll get sluggish, but I still want enough so that like, hey, we can prevent rattle and hopefully not have to inject any more lube into it. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I do regardless, and I made today. But I'm wondering, like, for these newer stabilizers, which again I haven't tried, if you should still lube them, first of all. I'm guessing yes. But I'm also wondering, like, can you get away with going, like, with the lightest amounts of lube? Like, the thinnest layer, say, of DBZ? If anyone knows, please share. You got me curious. For the TX, yeah? Like, would you put the lightest layer of, like, BDZ, or do you even need to go thinner? With, like, another lube, like 205? For TX, I didn't even put the lube. Oh. Would you say that, like, it's as good as if you didn't? Would lube help? If you had it? Or is it... Would it be exactly the same? Or would it be worse if you added lube? There we go. I put lube on the housing, not the wires. I haven't put any lube on the wires until now. Oh. This is funny too. I usually have a heavier spring on the space bar, but I'm getting this feeling I definitely won't need that today because these switches are so damn heavy it's not going to matter. But what's funny about that, furthermore, is this idea that because you need that heavier spacebar spring in order to push up switches, back up. For space bars, for example, because I'm not making any distinguishment between this and spacebar switch and any other switch. I'm kind of getting this sense here that the spacebar might become like lighter to press than normal. Do I have something heavier than 100? No, not on me. I haven't even tested the stabilizers yet. Maybe I should. So these have these switch top cutouts, switch top opening cutouts, and they make these very weird, as we had seen from Friday when we desoldered a bunch of stuff. So we'll see how much it gets in the way. Can't wait for monkey type. Oh man. And also on top of that, I am a little sad to mention that I feel like I should have given this disclaimer from earlier, but I only think that these are 100 grams. And the reason I say that is because all these like old cherry specs, they only list the actuation weights and not the bottom out weights. But I noticed this pattern of old cherry switches where the actuation weight was always like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 15 to 20 grams lower than the bottom out weight. So, and I bring that up because, like for example, MX Clear I think is listed as 60, but people refer to it as like an 80 gram bottom out. This one's listed as 80, so I'm just assuming that it is 100. Fortbot 5555, hello. Welcome to stream. These are some very interesting switches because they're really heavy, but they're also they're tactile, but they're also smooth. So this sensation is really weird. All right, before I continue, let me go grab granite and we'll try some of these stabilizers, just to be certain that there's no we've done the right thing with the rattle. Granite, I think, is an interesting set. I thought it was... I always found it interesting. I also thought it was a little rare, but I don't think it is because I actually think they provide it. Like, you can actually still today buy this. Alright, this is a little crazy, I'm going to admit, because I think I recall there being icon mods. This is DSA Granite. These are icon mods, and I don't exactly remember what the icons were. And I think I only bought icon mods. Damn, this is nuts. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't know how I organized any of this stuff, man. What was I thinking? I don't know what the hell I was doing when I organized all these baggies. Nice. I think I would prefer that this were a longer spring, but other than that, I mean, it seems fine. Oh my god, this is like a bunch of nonsense here. Let me pour this out because I don't fully know what I'm doing. Sounds good to me. Hope it sounds good to you guys. Oh, just popped out. Oh boy. What a weird set. What a weird set already. Do I like Akko switches? I have not tried Akko switches, to be honest. I own a lot of switches, but still not nearly enough. Like, how do I put it? Like, I got a lot of boards. I got more switches than boards. And I still haven't tried, like, switches from every given, I guess, brand, if you want to call it that. So, I love to try. I just haven't been able to say that I do. Let's push these off to the side. We have some Cyrillic Sublegend kits on this, and for some reason I've parted them into 2 different baggies. So I'm gonna need to figure out why I did that, and I think I'll just figure that out once we finish everything here. My hope is that I do have 1.75 unit keycaps for this, which I believe I do, because I'm pretty sure I counted this out from a long time ago. We'll also go full touch on this. I only have 5 sets of keycaps. While we're talking about switches, no worries. I mean, I am fully aware that my personal collection of everything is ridiculous. So I don't think you or anyone should necessarily say the word only. Only 5 sets. Because it's a lot. I know I have a lot, but honestly, anything more than 0 is a lot. Their linears are pretty good. I see. Yeah, I gotta give them a shot. I haven't, but I should. Ridiculous amounts of Philco. I have 2 Philcos. Is that a lot? Do you have a lot of Philcos too? Or is it just me? Oh, another update. I recently bought into that plate support fork, and I also got one of those 2-tier stands, both from Fang Studio. I don't think I'll be buying Philco boards. Cool. I remember there was a point in my young keyboard age where I was just like, you know, I feel like if you just have enough Philcos, you're good. And there was a point where, like, I was up late at night. I remember this. I remember I was up late at night. Finally. Wait, finally to which comment? The plate support fork? The 2-tier stand? Plate fork, I know, I need it. I've needed it. I remember there was a point I was up late at night in like 2013, and I was just like, oh man, if I just get like 2 Philcos, I feel like I'm done. Fork support. Panda just got here. These egg rolls are fresh. Are yours crispier than Andy's? And I'm just looking to check my eagle eyes. Is everything good? I think everything is good. Suck it. Okay, everything seems relatively good. Okay, now for this part of the stream. Just prior to soldering, I gotta do this thing where I clean up my space so I have enough room for all the other stuff. For my next trick. For my next trick, I'll be cleaning my desk. Mine's 20. Damn, y'all got Panda? Man. I'm pretty hungry. I didn't eat very much today. I was eating so much all weekend long. I like gained all the weight that I was not meaning to gain. I need to eat though. I had a light amount of frozen food and a bowl of cereal all day. I think I had a bunch of nuts. Yeah, I had a bunch of... I think they were almonds? Were they almonds? They might have been almonds. Get a never big enough bigger table. My table is... Like, the thing is, I don't have a space for a bigger table. This is like a huge table. And I don't have space for a bigger one. Yeah, Zero, did you get the same exact order as Andy and All Hex? May not be the same as IMPH, I see. Did get egg rolls. It's the egg roll battle tonight. Warm up the iron. Gotta grab the fume extractor. And we'll get started soon. Here it is. Excuse me. That's a hunger hiccup right there. Whoa, 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 what is this? Oh. This bump on came off of my Edson fume extractor. I was like, whoa. Alright. I gotta figure out why there's like a rattling noise. Glare Unlimited, nice. The glare is the glare that one stacked acrylic board, stacked acrylic TKL. I remember Kimchi Jody Boy. I remember him pointing out that IC. If this is the one I'm thinking of, he goes, "If there's ever a stacked acrylic TKL you should get, this is the one because this one looks really crazy." His words. Gion. Oh, okay. The Gion one. Got it. We're gonna do single pins, and we'll do a push on individual rows. Need that F2, man. F260 and the Frog Mini. Those are the Geon boards to have. Alright, here's my goal. If I end stream before 10:30, I'm gonna celebrate with some, I don't know, maybe a falafel wrap. Haven't had a falafel wrap in a while. Or not, I don't know. Maybe I'll just find some vegetables to eat. I gotta eat healthy. I feel like I didn't have... I don't know if I necessarily would classify this past weekend as a very healthy weekend. I'll eat a vegetable. Y'all cool with that? Falafel is made of vegetables. Yeah, but this one falafel that's both next to me and really close to me is like too big. And I'm like too enticed to eat the whole thing. So maybe instead, probably just steam a bunch of vegetables and then throw some unhealthy stuff on top of it. I've been eating this, Ada introduced me to this, I don't know if you'd call it a sauce necessarily. It's probably a sauce. It's one of those like, it's like chili oil with like fermented black soybeans. Oh my god, it's so good. I just throw it in everything. I just throw it in like steamed vegetables. Fly by Jing. Not Fly by Jing, but it's just like... Okay, you have me curious on what the name is. Fly by Jing. I know Fly by Jing from all the Instagram ads, but it's not Fly by Jing. Let me check. It's in my fridge right now. Yeah, Lao Ga Ma. How does that compare to Fly by Jing? Fly by Jing is better than Lao Ga Ma? What? Okay, which one's spicier? Cause like I don't do spicy super well. Wow. Oh, those are bold words. Lao Ga Ma is spicier? Dang, I need to try Jing Gang, man. Alright, I don't even know where I left off here, but I'm just pretending. This is all opinion? Okay. I don't do spicy well, personally. So, I'm surprised because Lao Ga Ma's fermented soybean sauce is like pretty good to me. Just Sichuan things. Oh my god, it's like... I'll throw it in my sandwiches. Throw it in my vegetables. Dumplings. Eggs. Oh, so good. What else? Yesterday I was eating these like cold, stale fries. Cold, stale, curly fries. And... Lao Ga Ma, oh my god, oh. It's like breathing new life into these cold, stale fries. Jing has the black beans too, they're a must. Oh man. Alright, I gotta try it. I've been thinking of trying it for some time, but I've been given extra motivation here tonight. How's the oven, by the way? I still haven't used it. both because I'm scared and because I'm lazy. Cucumber, sesame oil, Lao Ga Ma is heat. I am not a big cucumber guy. I hate pickles. I hate cucumbers. Sometimes I can just taste cucumber in things. I don't know about cucumbers, man. Disowned. I got for Christmas, I got Momofuku Chili Crunch for Ada. Oh my god, it's so spicy. Jeez. Oh my god, it's so damn spicy. He, my buddy Alex, he's the guy who hopped on a little earlier trying to get this microphone for me. Anyways, he's close with another sauce maker. I don't know. I'm not sure how much people like know, or you know what level its popularity is by comparison. But it's called Boon. And I remember telling him he was really embittered by the fact that like Andy was talking about Jing, I was talking about Momofuku Chili Crunch. It's like, why the hell aren't you guys getting Boon? And I was just like, dude, I actually really wanted to try Boon because I know he always like talks about it. He's always doing promo and stuff like that for it. But I looked up Boon, and it's not meat free. It's not vegetarian. Apparently, it's made with anchovies. But I see all his promo, him using Boon on everything. Like, it looks super good. But I mean, until they have one that doesn't have anchovies. I don't know if I could try it. Did I snap all these in? Was I doing this one by one? I'm not sure if I was. Kind of doing this very brainlessly. I'm pretty sure I did. Someone made me try those deep fried dill pickles, and wow, it was not for me. Ah, just not a pickle guy on my end. They're like the most I'll ever do anything pickled, honestly, I think is like all those pickled vegetables and banh mi's. That's the time where like a pickle is acceptable. And even then it's not the most pleasant thing in the world. I just deal with it. I'll do this. Speed this up a bit. I'll do all the row. This whole row. After soldering. We're gonna try to do that one thing we did last time with the aloe pal, where we put these super thin O-rings on both sides of the screws. We'll see how that works. This one's it's gonna be a bit different from the aloe pal for a couple reasons. One is the aloe pal we went plateless. Two, on top of that, we removed the center and the spacebar standoffs on the aloe pal, whereas I am very, very reluctant to do that on tonight's build because like it looks like the standoff was like planted into the cement, not like a hole that was then like a standoff was there and then epoxy or something. So we'll see the difference in how those like the O-ring bounciness will work, burgering the PCB to it. Do you put your return address on the prizes you send out? Why do I feel like this is a trap question? I feel like this is a trap question here. I still need to send out these prizes. I think from the last 2 weeks, and I think in fact one of them is a holdover from the week before too. So I'm a little behind. I was gonna do it last night, and then I was gonna do it today, and then I didn't. So we'll catch up. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do it like tonight. Maybe I'll get some of it out. I'll just kind of see. I remember my build-a-thon. Back in August. I didn't want to stream until I got all the prizes out. And then I ended up like not streaming for like 2 weeks after the build-a-thon. Okay, this is the last one. See if we've gotten the alignment correct. And then we should, at that point, then just breeze through all the second legs. Food Panda is in. Ooh, let us know how your egg rolls are. And the other stuff you got. Egg rolls are pristine. I think it's those free egg rolls. Always say no to the free egg rolls. Or just don't expect much. One of the two. Maybe when you pay, you get better egg rolls. You have some flyby jink. Oh, man. Oh, heck, you didn't have to do that. You did not have to do that. Alright, I gotta see what the hubbub is. Also, I need to get whatever your last prize was. I don't know all the prizes off the top of my head. Your last prize was the switch opener. I'm gonna get you that switch opener. I gotta really be careful about doing what I just did, which was stop in the middle of soldering and then look up, because I feel like sometimes that happens and then I lose my place, and I just think that I know where my place was, and then like when I finish soldering, I didn't actually finish. I plug it in and like a whole section doesn't work, and then I'm like, oh shit, did I mess up the PCB? Then no, it's just I just missed a whole section. Now, I think I did it right, but we'll see if I have any sections missed. Speeding through here. Not bad. I feel like we're gonna finish well before 10:30. I just jinxed it, didn't I? Ah, fuck me. Ah, Jesus. That joint was still hot. Hope this is aligned right. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's then look at the tops. Yeah, we should be good. Three pin is so nice sometimes, but also three pin is so terrible sometimes. Three pin is the worst when you like go in half or plitless. But it's so nice how like you don't have to worry about like burning this extra leg when you use like a thinner solder tip. Oh, I almost burned myself. I took home the Laogam Moth from Ada's yesterday. I opened it up because I was just like, I was concerned that I don't know, not concerned is not the right word. I was like, is this the same one that I usually like? So I opened it up while I was at her place. I was eating it with those cold fries last night, and oh my god, it was so good. And I opened it up, and I was like, oh man, I have to transport this home now, and I'm worried that like it's gonna spill everywhere. So she handed me a bag, wrapped it in a bag before I went, drove home. And I drove home, I come in, I take it out of my bag, take it out of that bag, and I'm looking at it like, oh man. As tight as I sealed it, it just still like leaked all over the bag. It's crazy. Plateless plus 3 pin would be the end of me. Yeah, it's like I think it's something that people do and have done, but it's a nightmare. And I definitely want to do some rebuilds of just like other stuff, but I think like I'm running into a situation with shit. I think I might have a plateless 3 pin thing. Oh, it's gonna be terrible. And maybe we'll do it on stream. Deal with that terror. I'm gonna find a video. Hang on. Alright. Okay, I found these black screws. I don't know what they were originally for, but I have them here. Meanwhile, I also have these guys. These fun guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get 6 of these out here. Plateless 3 pin. I know that like I've seen someone who made this tool. This is like a 3D printed tool to like help you align plateless 3 pin. And I know that like it's not impossible, at least in my brain of how I'm thinking one would do it. But it just seems terribly annoying. Love the streams, but Christ, what did I do?
We used Durock V2 stabs with the Holy Mod Crytox 205 G0, and this has the PC bottom.
This is 3-pin
Super
plateless.
clean.
Ah, yeah. I see what you're saying. I think I still have this picture up. I think Tim has mentioned having to do this before, and it's like it's not impossible, and it's not impossible to get it like really really right. I just think it would be very very time consuming. Very very tedious to get it right. I would throw it away. Aw. Alright, we need this guy back. I should probably just check to see that I... Alright. Before I continue, I was about to turn off my iron before realizing that I haven't tested this yet to see that I don't need it. These are some heavy boy springs here. Oh shit, I forgot one. Or something happened with that one. Oh, there's another one. Okay, QWERTYU and ZXC. CU. Yep, I just missed that one, and I just missed that one. It literally happened. Just missed some random legs. Did not check at all. I wonder if it would be feasible to get a super thin but fixed layout plate cut, solder 3-pin switches, then just break the plate off. Yeah, you know, so I was thinking about that as a possibility, right? The problem is that, how do I put this? You would need some kind of like, it would have to be a very structurally sound material that also is thin enough and breakable enough. The reason I say that is because, like, I've done 1 millimeter Alps, because Alps has to be that way. And then I snapped them on, and it was for the, it was for that Sirius with the leather plate. And it's thin, and it's also just crazy soft. And what I found was that, like, if you're dealing with something like that, like we're not even talking about breaking anymore, more than we're talking about like cutting. But the thing is that, like, even with a plate, a material that's soft, is you're gonna end up with alignment issues then, like almost as though it were plateless. It's silly, it's goofy. Now I think that your thing is probably still a little bit less related to that. I think I can still picture what you're saying as a possibility, and I've thought that I've thought of that before. I'm wondering if some paper type. So that's the thing. If it was like paper, I find that would be very similar to the leather issue. That leather plate. Oh fuck, this is gonna be very annoying. Possible but annoying. Alright. We've done this before. We just gotta trust that it'll work again. And we're gonna do it for all 6, including the center and the space bar. And oops, I think I was supposed to get 12, not 6 of these O-rings. You know what could be a good material to do this plan with? Ice. If you had ice, you could just melt it. or solder. Make a plate out of solder. Imagine solder melting the ice. Motherfucking shit. I think I lost. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't lose it. But yeah, look up. I found this guy who just. I think he has a thing on Thingiverse. He has a plateless, like a plateless alignment tool, and it seems like it works for him. I'm not sure that I can really grok how it would truly work. Fuck. But the guy claims that it works, and I guess you could just print it. I think we last did this on a DZ60, like pretty much exactly like this, but it feels very scary because feels like this bottom one's just gonna pop out at any moment, and I have to do this 6 times instead of 4. Tolerance doesn't need to be super tight though. Yeah. I'll see if I could find that, and then maybe I'll share it and see if anyone who has a 3D printer would be interested in like trying it out and seeing if this thing actually works. Wow, it's only 9? That's crazy. I feel like I was talking for like the first hour too. One of those situations where I didn't even start an hour in. I feel like I'm farther than I usually am by this point. Alright, I have a confession. You could go to my VOD channel and you could look through the build-a-thon. And there was one stream during the build-a-thon that was exceptionally short. It was like 3.5 hours long, which is long, but still like short in comparison to literally every one of my other streams. And I remember coming out of that stream thinking like, that was weird. Why was that so short? Let's see this Thingiverse thing. I think it wasn't that, but it was probably something like that. All hex. It was probably something like it. And yeah, it's very like forky. Like the plate support fork. But yeah, it's like, I think the one I saw was probably actually even less sophisticated than that. Because I think the guy had made it for like, he'd made it for like doing macro pads, like plateless macro pads. So I think like there's an idea there. Like there's an idea there that I think like can work. But I'm not sure about like full builds, like how easy or intuitive it would be. Crap. Dropped it. Ah. Peter Poppins, welcome. Objective Lazarus. Lazarus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but welcome to the stream. Clawboards Boards 1? I don't know if I'm familiar with this. Feel free to explain what this is. 100 grams, yes. As far as I understand, it's about 100 grams. Alright, one more pair of O-rings and one more screw near the space bar. Damn. Okay. I think that we are good. Let's check this out. One. Ah, shit, this one fell out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the sixth one I messed up. Was the Clossum board switch straightener what you were talking about? I'm not certain. I just remember casually finding it as I was kind of looking for solutions on how to rebuild this this plateless old G80 with 3-pin switches. I'm not certain if it was clawboards necessarily, but whatever you guys think is the best one, and you guys have some guidance on what I ought to do for dealing with this, let me know. I don't necessarily have access to a 3D printer myself. I'm sure it's not the hardest thing to get access to one, but I don't currently. All right, let's try to screw this in and see what happens. Alright, actually is screwing in, so I'm hoping that this is working. My question is, am I supposed to like tighten it very much if I'm doing this? And like I'm hoping that the O-ring on the other side is like compressing properly and hasn't just like flown out. All right, I think that's it. If there's one that you could purchase, one of those like plateless switch straighteners. There's like a purchasable one. Let me know. Would love to. I'm also wondering, would a plate support fork work? I'm left to wonder. I feel like it kind of would, but I'm not sure. Alrighty. Let's dress this up. So I gotta figure out what the heck is in this series of baggies. Also I should probably figure out did this. Oh no! Will this fit? Oh man, how thin does your cable have to be? Do I need a thinner USB cable? Or should I lighten up the tightness on these so it raises up a little bit? So I don't know if y'all see that, but this USB cutout is very thin. So I'm wondering if I am able to unscrew a little bit. I wonder if it like lifts off. I don't know if that really is going to work. This is so tight. I actually got it to work here, but I feel like, am I damaging the cable or anything? C works, U works. It's very tight, and I'm wondering, like, am I damaging something here? You can't file it down? I guess I could. I could try to. Well, that's a weird one. All right, let's just put the keycaps on first. Will the keycaps scratch on the case though? I don't think the keycaps are going to be a problem. I don't picture it to be a problem. If the plate's able to sit in, I think it's good enough for me. No concrete blockers? Oh, that would have been cool. Alright, like mentioned, a bunch of keys here that I'll have to determine their utility. I believe some of these might have been like a planned build I had for that 40% small fry JD40. And for some reason I have a black switch in here. I don't have any explanation for that. So here's the 6.25U. So I think that's probably what this was. Oh. JKL. All in all, that's a solid board. XCVBNM. I think that's this. Let's find out. Scoops, we got scoops. DSA scoops. Shit. That's the funny thing about DSA is that it's like I could put all these keycaps upside down if you want me to. What do you guys think? You want to see a bunch of upside down keycaps? Do it? Alright. Damn it. These are like really tight. Flipped everything except space. The thing about it's like DSA, so it's like completely uniform all the way around. Oh my god, it's so tight on these switches. K Konako, thank you for the hydrate. Let's go and do that. Don't forget to flip the 1U key on the bottom row. The wind rests in a lily pad. Thank you for the follow. Gotta love that underscore pattern, Mr. Underscore pattern person. Oh hex, flipping the 1U key on this on the bottom row is actually, it's already flipped. I know this because I was trying to hide the sprue from the bottom. And so now the sprue is on the top, and now all the rest of these upside down keys, sprues are at the top, I believe. I think we already did it. May have. I kind of wanted to do it like 90 degrees or something. But the problem is I wouldn't be able to do that necessarily with the mods. I don't think. Also, I don't think this is the right key. So I'm going to put that aside for now. Whoa, so tight. Looks neat. Hey, well, Rumi, welcome back. E-R-T-Y-U-I-O-P. Even though the cap profile is the same, I would assume the left-right stem openings are different width from the top and bottom with like with every other keycap. It may be, but I can still mount them. Like, yeah, that's the thing. They may be, but I can still do it. I could do it if you want me to do that too. Now this most definitely is 40. Keycaps are making my head spin. We try, we try. Alright, there's a few more Cyrillic. Base. Let's see what we need here. That's interesting. I have 2 of these. There's 2. I'm forgetting that there's these like other variants. So look at that. This one, it's like more interesting. There's more red on this one. It's like an alternative. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's another one too. That's fine. Is it? I think so. Okay, so if I understand right, the reason there aren't numbers for every single one is because this layout for Cyrillic doesn't necessarily have sublegends for all numbers. These 2 are alternates. F and J are also alternates. Technically, I think this one is supposed to be up here. And maybe this first one was actually the right one. Oh, that one binds a little bit to that corner. That's somewhat concerning. I think we're good though. This one actually is better than the other one. And not binding in that corner. Let's see. I think that one's correct. I think we're good there. Okay. So now I need to go back to base and then fill out the rest of this on base. Flip them on. So go back to base now, pour all of this out, and try to fill it all out from here. Now this is supposed to point outwards like that, right? So we're supposed to point this inwards then. Trying to take a look here. Let's see, so this is tab. So it's supposed to look like that. Upside down would be like that. Eight, 9, 0. Eight. 9. What are the remaining keys I am looking for? Control is something. So I gotta find it. So I need these two guys. I need one. Where's one? Here's this. Right there. Here's that. Okay. I think that's all for now. Now I need to go to the Icon Pro modifiers. I'm gonna do this in a corner here. Oh, enter. I need to flip enter, huh? Thanks for calling that out. Alright, bear with me. I gotta find my goal here. Is that 1.75? Yeah. So I think we need to flip this. I believe this is full touch control. I think that's fine because it seems to be symmetrical. As does that. Then we got these two guys. So I guess we'll flip like that and like that. So what the hell is a function supposed to look like? I don't know what the goal of function it really is. I suppose we can do this like okay, also there's backspace. What is a function key? Is it this menu? Maybe a menu? Would we go menu or would we go what should I use this function? Which one would you use this function? I think this is supposed to be caps lock, and this is like a menu. Menu? Alright. Everyone says menu, alrighty. Okay, did I miss anything? Guess we'll throw all this back in here now. Been meaning to figure out how to use granite. I think we finally found an appropriate keyboard for granite. What y'all think, guys? We like this would have otherwise been a normal keyboard, but we decided to go stupid here. A decision we made during this process. I feel like there is some place, hold on. One moment. Nothing ergo about those guys. Yeah, we un-ergoed them. These came out of that Filco we rebuilt. They were like ergo gray. And then we un-ergoed them. I found the stock springs. And we're all back to normal now. Okay. I should put like an artisan on here, but like upside down, huh? Funny how the MX Grays have really low ratings. What, are you like Googling them on some site that has like a review system? Alright, what was my next move? I had another move after this, and I've forgotten what it was. Oh, okay. So actually, there's a few moves that we're gonna take from here. I'm just trying to remember all of them. What does that say? Let me think. Let me think. Ah, okay. Give me one moment. We have a more. It says flipped over. Oh my god, flipped over artisan, can't you read? Got it. Oh man. All right, you know, there's a few things on my mind. One was I'm gonna take a little bit of time to locate what I think was supposed to be our giveaway prize today. It's not in here. I swear we had a giveaway prize, and I no longer know where it is. Oh. Brilliant! Brilliant, Chris. Truly brilliant work. Bang up job. Wow. I had a giveaway. Oh. Eddie, welcome. I'm currently now trying to locate this giveaway prize that I was supposed to prepare for today. I cannot find it. Man, I see some nonsense over here. That's what I see. Alright, if you guys want a spoiler of what it was, it was the a little Ziploc bag of the springs that I took out of these Ergo Grays, and I can't locate them at the moment. Wear the Avengers shirt next stream. Okay, I'll do that. I have to remember. Remind me that I gotta wear them. Or wear that shirt. Alright. I guess we'll just I'll think of something later. I think I also had enough delays on this stream that I'm considering like doing slightly better of a giveaway than those springs. Maybe I'll just run the springs next time. Our egg rolls were pristine. Okay, here's the next thing. There's something really cool that kind of came along with this. So check this out. The concrete keyboard that I purchased here came with, I'm trying to be very careful, which is Not true. I'm not being that careful. Do not get Panda Express egg rolls. 0200 and All Hex both got egg rolls. And they both found them to be much better than the sad ones you got, Andy. I think you got scammed. Wrist rest poggies. Mine were fresh. Hoggy Woggies. Oh my god. Non-stop with this. This bubble wrap doesn't end. I have no idea how I'm gonna store this. But yes, it is a wrist rest. Oh man, it smells. It smells really bad. I think this is the type of thing you gotta air out. I guess here's my wrist rest that I've been looking for. Yeah, that's true. I should just like use this. But wait! There's more! I could smell it from here. But wait, there's more, guys! Brick. Also the color, there's like a mismatch. Color mismatch. I wonder if this will brown out like the case did. I've only just had it for a couple weeks. Oh my god, I'm getting really impatient. There's one last piece to the puzzle here. And it's not easy to open. None of this has been. Yo, actually... Yeah, this is probably actually a pretty cool wrist rest. Like, after thinking about it. I should probably just use this one from now on. RGB brick. If you know any artists who could do street art spray paintings, oh, that'd be cool. All right, here we go. That is a mouse pad. I feel like I'm gonna be like scratching this up. Like, I don't know if my feet. This is really safe for my mouse feet. What? What? Don't fuck up the super light. I know, right? I don't want to use this. Let me plug in an alternate mouse. Maybe a mouse that I care about a little less. Oh man, I haven't used this mouse in like several months. It's a great mouse, but I just haven't used it in a while, you know? It's like, it just happens, you know? It's like I haven't used it for so long. It's been out, and I haven't used it, so it's like, it's dusty. Also, I haven't used it in so long, I forgot what mouse it is. So you guys could probably ID it better than I can. Oh man, do I even have spaces to like plug this in? I guess I could unplug the super light. It's a Zowie something something. S something. Yeah, it feels like, how do I put it? It's not rough. But it's not like the smoothest. It's kind of smooth. It's kind of smooth. But I just like prefer if there were like, I don't know, a little something on it. I'm gonna get a couple mice from them. All right, so that's the board, guys. Alright, let me... Oh, I guess we'll do a little prediction. Alright, we are gonna go a little under our usual 129 because these are heavy. Let's go with 124. These keys are cursed. Let's see if we could pull the eyesight down, y'all maybe see it better. Let's do 124, y'all cool with that? You guys might still bet the under. These are heavy. So feel free, guys, if y'all want to wager. Get right on in. Oh, this is so, like, it's a nice mouse, but it's just like, it's not the super light, so I gotta, like, get used to it again. I feel like there's a scrolling sensitivity that this is not really fully at. Let's go for, I gotta look for a gray, some gray theme here. Paper? Guess we would call this paper. Getting myself in position here. This is actually a pretty nice wrist rest. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've been needing a wrist rest, and I think I got it. It's the I know it's gonna be wide though, because this is supposed to match the width of this the keyboard, and this keyboard's bezels are like really wide. So I think very few of my keyboards are gonna like actually go to this width. So it'll probably be, I don't know, not the best, but it is nice. And also, this also might be like taller shit. This might be taller than most wrist rests, so maybe not. This wrist rest might only be good for this keyboard. The more I think about it now. All right, so prediction period over. Let's take a look. What did y'all predict? Oh, more people, doubters. Oh my god, a whole lot of doubters. Alrighty. Guys, thank you for participating. Let me get this music off. Oh, the spacebar. The spacebar might kill me. I think it's the spacebar that's going to be tough. Okay, guys, let's go over overview of what we got here. Ooh, let me also, I want to turn off backlighting. It's distracting me. Feeling lucky? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Backlighting would be... Okay, there we go. Okay, this is a... the name is literally Keeb Concrete. I would not have used the word Keeb in my keyboard name, but alright. I got an Alu LeandreN from Mechanisk plate. An HHKB blocked plate that was from a group buy about almost 6 years ago, maybe about 5.5 years ago. We've got pre-tooled cherry tactile gray switches, stock spring, so that's about 100 grams in springs, or for each spring. Wrist rest, mouse pad included. This is DSA granite with Cyrillic. The Cyrillic sublegend kit and icon mods. All the keycaps are flipped upside down. Threshold for today is 124 words per minute. I'm going to bring this screen in just a little bit closer to me so I can read it a little better. Ugh. Getting stretched out for it. Ugh. Appreciate everyone being here. 60-second test. Let's go. Oh god. God damn. Jesus. I apologize to the believers. Oh my god. Guys, congratulations to the doubters. As usual. Alright. How do I put it? It feels pretty heavy. As you can see, like, it really affected me. Now, the thing is, like, I say pretty heavy because it's not the most heavy, stupidly heavy thing like that makes me want to rip my hair out. Like, it's heavy. I could feel the weight of the switches. The problem is that, like, there are keys here and there where I'm just like, I know that I'm typically used to like, and it's just some, like, it's sort of the sort of edge, like my pinkies and stuff like that. It's these edge keys where I'm like, okay, like, I know how to press an A key. I know how to press, you know, backspace or P, right? But the problem is that, like, I know how to press them at a certain weight. And so, like, I'm assuming that I'm actually hitting it when I guess I'm not. If you tie that long on your fingers, you won't be able to pull your hair out. People is probably the hardest for me. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Trying to, like, hit some of these words, some of these characters is just, like, kind of hard. So, like, backspace is hard to hit also. Now, surprisingly, spacebar is easy because, like, we didn't have to raise the weight of the Switch to bring, you know, the return of keycaps, like longer keycaps, back up. And on top of that, like, when that happens, usually it's like the weight of the Switch is matched with the rest of them. And so the thing is that this actually, the spacebar feels lighter. Tactiles above a certain weight just don't feel great, I've heard. Bliss911, welcome to stream. I think it's A and S. So that was a little bit better. Geez, 80 grams tactile. You're something else. Hello, sir. How's the stream going? I just woke up. It's been an interesting one. A lot of I had to look for stuff. But for anyone who's just tuning in, check this out. This is the Keeb Concrete with the matching wrist rest and mouse pad. We got the 100-gram tactile switches. I mean, if it gets rid of the tactile feeling above a certain force weight, you'll have a better time typing on 100-gram linears than 100-gram tactiles, I feel. Now, you know what? We can actually talk about this. Hold on. Because I now have these installed stock switches on both of these keyboards. We have this Keeb Concrete, and then I also have this Duck Eagle V1. The Duck Eagle V1, we worked on the build-a-thon, and, well, let's take a look. Let's take a look and compare. For anyone who just wants to see it, seeing it for the first time, I know I did this back during the build-a-thon. Okay, so this is it. GMK ASCII. Let me turn the ISO back up. This is GMK ASCII, and these are 100-gram linears. So I kind of want to do a couple things. One, I want to pull this out. And I know that I believe this is USB mini. Oops. Okay. So let's move this out of the way for now. Oh, this bezel is so thick that it's like I'm not used to holding a keyboard like this. Gap black inks are heavy for me, sir. 150-gram springs from Mechanisk. Ooh. Alright. Let me just try this by comparison. And if anyone wants to hear it more closely, I mean, it's just going to sound linear, so there's going to be a little bit less of that cherry scratch with the tactiles and tactile scratch in general. Let's try this out. This wrist rest is actually unusable with any keyboard that's not as tall as that. Oh my goodness! Like I can't hit keys. I cannot even hit keys. All right. What's the upside down keycaps, by the way? They're DSA granite. DSA has a thing where you can basically orient them however so. All right. Yeah, it's definitely lighter, but it's still pretty damn heavy to the point where like I feel like my right hand is getting strained. I think because like I'm so focused on trying to hit the P like with my ring finger. And with that level of weight, I'm just not used to it, so then like my pinky's starting to be like, "Oh, this feels weird." Oh my god. But yeah, this is significantly easier than tactile. Tactile gray. I think the spring weights are the same, but just the general typing experience is just so much heavier. It's crazy. So there you have it. Stupidly heavy tactile switch. Yeah, there's a difference for sure between like tactile and linear when it comes to like spring weight here. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. By the way, that eagle is also a win key. The eagle is also a win key that I've added KBD fans 5-degree blockers to. Alejandro Full, my favorite human friend here. Welcome to the stream. Hello, my fellow human. Also, a uniform is weird. I think maybe that's also a part of this too. I know y'all didn't see that, but it was a little bit faster than our very first run. All right, so there it is. This man will be using chopsticks. Okay, so that's the board. I hope you guys liked it. It's interesting. I'm gonna be running this for a little while. Man, this is weird. Just the entire mix of uniform keycaps, super heavy switches. The keyboard is also really tall. Like it's very just tall. It do be interesting take a look. Whoa, I feel like my hands are gonna be like making this wrist rest kind of miscolored. Look at this keyboard height. It's pretty crazy, right? Can you try GMK sets next stream? The thing about that is, I actually want to do it right now. I kind of want to try GMK on it now. To be perfectly honest. But let me see if I have any available first off. And then on top of that, I gotta think like, what makes this a little bit hard is just first of all orienting them upside down is like a little crazy. I know. Second thing is that pulling these off is really a challenge too. GMK. Oh, I have an interesting one to run. We could run TA90. Yeah, you want to do it? Let's do it. Alright, we'll do this, and then we'll run a giveaway for y'all. And in fact, all hex, I don't know if you're still out there, but I think I have an idea for a good giveaway. The idea from last stream. Because I feel like there's some value in it, but maybe you guys might like it in some weird way more than myself. Let me find TA90. Where did I place it? Ah, I think I see it. I don't have any bins on hand. Hi, the legends on this keycap hurts my head. My brain registering it as upside down Latin characters. I think there was a suggestion earlier that you're probably better off turning your monitor upside down. This one's just way too fun though. I'm definitely gonna mount these back on later. Also upside down. I don't know. Maybe I'll do upside down again. I'm not sure, but just the idea that I'm using granite for this DSA granite for this concrete keyboard is like, it's just too fitting, you know. Ooh, ooh, that's danger. That's danger. Like almost accidentally lifting that board, scratching it up against this other piece of concrete. I'm good on that. It's funny, like this concrete keyboard. It's like you can see like there's imperfections. Obviously, you guys could probably see it on the stream right now. But some of them are like pretty gnarly imperfections. But it's also cool because it's like you kind of anticipate that out of concrete. Let's see how well. I'm curious to see if TA90 is gonna match. Oh my god. Just pulling these keycaps, like there's like a tightness between the stems and the actual DSA stem openings, and it's like just pulling them out is also hard. Probably it has nothing to do with the spring weight, but it's just really challenging. All right, let's compare GMK and see if it's DSA versus the stems. Next to tab. Wait, what's next to tab? Something is really, really weird about the stabilizers here. Something very strange has happened. Like, it almost feels like this just looks bizarre for some reason as I'm like looking at it with my eyes. Something is really weird about these stabilizers, but maybe I'm gonna just try to ignore it for now. The wire popped out, did it? That's what I'm trying to determine, because it doesn't look like it popped out. Hold on, let me try to screw this portion down here. See what happens. Yeah, the wire is fine. Like, I'm just looking at it, the wire is just fine. But it seems like as I press down on that side, this is really strange. Let me compare. Huh. Zero, you've gotten me into an interesting quandary here. So this is fine, running DSA. But this GMK spacebar, I don't know if this GMK spacebar is warped. It just, like, looks fine. Jesus. I don't know what is happening. Just GMK things. I don't think I've ever witnessed this problem before. Hold up. I'm noticing something. Give me a second. The stems are loose? Is that what this is? Should I just try to pack it with something? What should I fill it with? Alright, I found a little, a packaging peanut. What if I just stuff it with foam? Try it on a switch? Where do I throw the switches I've been using all night? By golly. Here we go. Yeah, these are a little loose. So like what's the solution? What if I just stuff this in here? I don't know. What do you do when the stems are loose? This is kind of annoying. Pretty interesting color match, but an annoying effect has occurred. Use tissue paper. How much do you stuff in there? Get another space bar? Oh man. Right, what if I just try not to hit it? Try not to hit it in certain angles. What do y'all think of that idea? Just like, alright, we got to a point where I'm a right thumb user. If I'm a right thumb user, I just won't. I'll position it in a way that the right thumb hits it just right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 79. These I'm probably not going to be flipping. What a skill. Right thumb user isn't as uncommon as a right shift user. That is probably true. I feel like there was a point where I was using right shift a lot when I was younger. Because it's like, the whole idea is like, you're supposed to use right shift. Supposed to, when you're teaching touch typing, supposed to use right shift when you're typing on the left hand side and wanting to capitalize. But no one's stopping anyone from doing anything, you know? What y'all think of this color match? I was planning to rerun this back on a future Falcon build. And I probably still will, but I do just want to try GMK on this. See how it fares against DSA Retro, or DSA Granite. TYUIO. Cognitive Wanderer. Oh shit, I remember this. You got what? What's up, bro? Hey, we chilling. We finished this build, and I'll be perfectly honest in saying I feel really awkward about how short this stream has been so far. So I'm extending the stream by redressing this in new keycaps before we run our giveaway. Worgen Florgan! Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Those keycaps are gorgeous. These are great. Been way too long. Welcome back to the stream. This is a concrete keyboard for anyone just tuning in. Completed our build with some extremely heavy switches. So Cherry MX Tactile Gray. Hope the build's going well. Yeah, absolutely. Think pouring concrete. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Cognitive Wanderer. Also, these stems are definitely really tight. This is a stem thing at this stage. Did you build that keyboard from scratch? Yeah. I mean, I think there's a from scratch is a it's kind of a broad term, but I guess in one sense, yes, I did build this from scratch. Mr. Buen, how art thee? Halloween boards, welcome to the stream. Doing well. Where do you sell this stuff? I haven't sold a keyboard in quite a while. I just build my collection. Personally, I just build my own collection, but I purchase these from different vendors, different people who are selling them, people on the aftermarket, all that. When is the next stream, Mr. Ripped Streamer? Halloween boards famously ripped. No concrete block. BC Low letter, welcome. You just build and keep, seems a little expensive. It is not the cheapest, most cost-effective hobby that I've ever had. Quickcrete. But PC Low letter, welcome back. Whispers. Visp in the raid. Welcome to the stream. Concrete plate when? I don't know about that. Alright, I gotta move all these guys somewhere. What y'all think about this color matching, though? Whispers, thank you for the follow. We ran DSA on this a little bit earlier, and I felt as though we did some fun stuff just flipping all the keycaps upside down. If y'all want to see how that looked, you can go back a little bit in the VOD. I want to get it back to that point, but at the same time, I felt like the uniform profile of DSA was kind of killing me. So we wanted to go here. We're running GMK TA90, and I just wanted to go and do this just to see if non-uniform profile would be any better. So let's try this out. Just got back from visiting Frank and the others. Ooh, is he out there, or are you in his direction? Let's try this out. Just simple ones. We already did our prediction earlier. It was terrible. I was way under. Concrete plate would definitely fall apart. Peak thud, I bet. Oh shit. Okay, I'm like way faster. I think the uniform profile was the biggest detractor to my typing speed in those previous runs. You know what I'm saying? I say, oh, right on. It's quiet. It's pretty quiet, but I also realized I kept music on, so let me turn this music down in case I want to see this. We'll run a DSA. It sucks though, because it's like DSA is like DSA granite. Just using granite on a concrete keyboard just seemed like so funny. But yeah, no, I'm crazy slow. It's terrible. These are 100-gram springs, and I just like GMK just let me rip right through it. It's this DSA that was a big problem. Glad I didn't bet on this test. It's the reason why NYC exists, granite. Does a concrete keyboard sound good? Yeah, no, I think another thing about DSA Granite 2, DSA in general, is the keycaps are thinner. They're just like lighter. I don't know if I don't know if the keycap weight is allowing me to like press down and like not have to incur all of the weight in my fingers. Granite is the best material to build on top of. Build buildings. It's good. After doing all this, yeah, I feel like distinct advantage of using something that's sculpted and a little bit heavier in terms of keycap weight. Can you do the meme C towel mod? What is the towel mod? I'm not sure if I'm familiar with the towel mod. Also, I'm noticing is that like the concrete gets a little weird when my palms are on it. I feel like this is gonna get like really dirty really fast. The concrete wrist rest. Wait, what is the towel mod? Put a towel under your keyboard. Oh, I got these desk mats. I feel like do you not think that the desk mat suffices? I remember people would talk about towel mods like a long time ago. I feel like that was a whole thing. So anyways, big improvement. Gotta run. I don't know the Xbox. Oh yeah, the 360 towel mod. Towel mod hits different. Okay. That about does it. I want to run a giveaway. I want to run a little giveaway. So if anyone's interested, stick around. I gotta find the giveaway prize. We had a bunch of people wait earlier. We had a bunch of people wait earlier. I spent like 15 minutes looking for this plate, the plate that's being used in this. I feel really bad, so I wanna be able to give back and not do something so junky today. Running these giveaways and it's all junk, but maybe we'll do something a little bit better. So how about this, y'all? Last Friday, we did a little desoldering, right? Are they springs? They're not springs today. So something a little bit better today. But actually probably something that's not worth something low. Rect 1800. We're gonna get some vice for keycaps for this. I think that for 1800, honestly, a lot of things should cover 1800s by this point. Like if you go and get like a nice EPBT cap or EPBT set, GMK, CRP, a lot of the other PBT options that are coming out of like Canon keys, novel keys, I think they should all cover an 1800 set. Not sure if you guys know this, but how long did it take you to grow the beard? The thing is, like, you know, I maintain it constantly, but I mean, to go from like nothing to this was probably like, I don't know, 8 to 10 months. Not something short, but not something like super long. But like since it grew out, then like I'll trim it every now and then. I think it means color. Oh, for like rose gold. I don't know. I like white on black. I feel like with rose gold, I think white on black couldn't hurt. Yeah, other than that, like for me, I'm a big proponent of, and I know that you're not seeing it at all here, but I'm a big proponent of like alphas and mods the same exact colors, and then like white legends on like a different color. I love that all the time, which is why I like white on black. White on black kind of works with like everything. Yeah, just I mean, I guess to see what you can get your hands on. That keycap set goes really well with that board. Yeah. Should I give you a solder? No. Okay, guys. So here's what we did. Last Friday we did a bunch of desoldering. Not sure how blue fits into concrete though. Okay. Last Friday we did a bunch of desoldering, and one of them was some leftovers, like some switches from my Elixir Xi that were just kind of constructed from leftover parts. So I'm thinking, why not give these away? Would you guys be interested in that? These are, again, leftover part switches. These are C3 tangerine stems inside of what were cherry silent black housings, and I think it's like the cherry silent black springs too. They're untuned. There should be about 60 of them, but then there's an additional, like, I think 7 that are 5-pin. I think they're all 3-pin except for 7 of them are 5-pin, so 67. 67 switches total, and if you're going through a 3-pin solution, you might just need to click in the clip off the legs. But yeah, there you go. So if you guys are interested, let me get marbles opened up. I should have opened up marbles earlier, because sometimes what happens is I open up marbles and then they run like a giant upgrade, or like, yeah, an update. So let's see if we have an update today. Oh, we're good. We're good. All right, yeah. So if anyone's interested, guys, lurkers, anybody who's interested in a bunch of switches, leftover part switches, hop right on out here. How are those switches? They're good. I mean, it's just like, it's a linear. Looks nicer with the GMK set. Oh, the board itself here. It does. I think the alpha color matches with the concrete set really well. But all right, guys, anyone out there who's been watching or been lurking, anybody else who's here, welcome, and thank you guys so much for being here, being patient. 4-hour stream. We did extend it a bit just because I did a lot of talking as usual. Spent 15 minutes finding some stuff. We dressed up our keyboard twice here. We did all of this, and it's a nice board, and I thank you all for being here. But if you guys are interested in about 67 switches here, 7 of which are 5-pin, the other 60 are 3-pin. C3 tangerine stems, cherry housings. I think they're silent black springs, so they should be a little bit of a heavier spring. Untuned for now, stock, as you might want to lube it in a different way yourself. I say, vote for your favorite map or your favorite number from 1 to 60. $34, whatever you guys so please. Worgen Florgan, by the way, again, welcome back. Worgen Florgan, I think I have a very distinct memory of you. I think that I could be wrong. But I think you were one of you may have been one of my first subs. I was like, whoa. Oh my goodness. I was so shocked. Alright, we got a many-way tie. So if anyone wants to break the tie, feel free. I'm surprised you remember me, but that's probably true. Yeah, no, I remember. What I remember were happening, again, if I remember correctly, you and Milana and Barry, all 3 of you guys came in, and you guys did like a round robin of gift subbing each other. And I was like so shocked. I was like, whoa. This is like a very early point of people supporting my stream. Anyways, if no one's gonna break the tie in about 10 seconds, I will. I'll choose whatever I land on here. All right, here we go. Leap to remember. Oh, so this should be a short one. Whoa, is this new? Adding these little intros? This doesn't seem. I don't remember that. Alright guys, smash that follow button, hit that play command. We're gonna go, let's do like 3 minutes. 3 minutes to enter. Did you finish the candy from last time? No, I still have a little bit left. I'm gonna eat some of this candy while everyone joins in. Lurkers, come on out. Got some switches up for grab. More than a 60%'s worth. Got a little bit of candy left, and I don't think I'm not gonna get a falafel. I'm gonna steam up some vegetables, and I'm gonna throw on all that Lao Ma sauce. I don't know if I said that right at all. I forgot how you spell it or pronounce it at all. But until that point, we're gonna finish off this bag of candy. Stream it? Yeah, you said it right. All right. There's a pink lemonade sour straws from Eddie World. Eddie World. I forget what freeway. It might be off the 15, I believe. I think it's off the 15. So if you're going from like LA or San Francisco towards Las Vegas, you pass by Eddie World. Got some good candy. We got a minute left to join. Maybe I should have put an announcement. I sent that announcement on my Discord. Anyone who's listening has a minute to join. Little bat signal. Bat signal for y'all. Hex deeds. It worked. Oh, is this the last straw? I got like a tiny bit of straw. And then one more. 20 seconds left to join, guys! This concludes the bag of candy. Alright, let's see who takes the early lead. Early lead goes to Peter Poppins. Peter Poppins is the early lead. Who gets down the track first? Antixius. Antixius down the track first. What the hell is all these sounds? XDs. XDs gets on through. Oh! XD's dead? Okay, Zero. Zero up in the lead. Zero, the last winner. The Ghost. Kicks SXO. Just trailing right behind Zero. Dang, Zero had a really fast time last time around. I apologize for my inability to handle the camera very well. What happens in marbles is that like you don't always, you can't go like 360 infinitely. Like there's stopping points in this camera. It's kind of annoying. Not my favorite part of marbles, if I may say so myself. Alright, Zero getting stopped up a little bit by that series of short whack-a-moles. Is he able to make it through? Oh, and Zero, oh, Zero got it, and then he died. Oh my goodness. This is a claim Zero claims. Congratulations, Zero. Everyone else died. Congratulations, Zero. I believe you're international, but by the way, guys, I will pay international shipping. I appreciate everyone who's here. Thanks so much. No, I got you. I got you. Alrighty, guys. That just about does it. Thanks so much for playing and being here tonight. Let's take a look and see who's online. See if we can come up with someone to raid. Ooh, Yura. Quackers. Hammer Brother. Hammer Brother's on. I don't know that I've ever rated Yura. Should we rate Yura? PM and DC later? Yeah, for sure. Alright, yeah. Guys, for anyone who hasn't already joined the Discord, you'll largely get notifications for when I go live. But if you guys would like to discuss anything else or see leaks of things that might come out, topics that I stream or used to stream, or anything at all, feel free to hop in that Discord. Zero, hit me up later when you got a chance so that we can exchange some details. Guys, I'll be back on Thursday doing a rebuild of one of the boards we desoldered last time around, that low profile keyboard. But I guess until then, good night from San Francisco. Let's see, is Yura good? No, I think Yura's finishing up. Let's see who else is on. Hammer Brother, partway in. Okay, I think let's do Hammer Brother. Let's do Hammer Brother. All right, guys. Good night from San Francisco. We're gonna be rating Hammer Brother.